Howdy y'all, it's ZachDog Gaming, and I'm here to talk about why this Robocraft update is good and bad. Let's begin. Now, if you haven't noticed already, or you couldn't tell by the title, Robocraft has released the official update notes for the Megabots update. And I'm just going to state right overall, this is overall a good update. However, you must stick to the overall part, because there are a lot of features added in this update that I really like. But ironically, I'm very disappointed in their Megabots choices. Now, first of all, Megabots aren't too terribly bad. And they improved the entire game's lag just for them. However, oh yeah, and they made the TX1 tier for Megabots. However, I'm really disappointed with their overall performance of Megabots, making them basically something you unlock after tier 10. So yeah, you know that starter story that would have been so epic? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And you have to use a Mega Seat to get it, and it multiplies your CPU by 5, only for the Megabot, by the way. You don't just have it and all of your stuff has tier 10 times the amount of CPU. So that's logical. Once again, unlocked with tier 10. Why? That is my only major complaint, is that you didn't mess up Megabots as bad as you could have, but you also did not make the right decision here. So yeah, unlocked via tier check tree. So overall, Megabots aren't the reasonable cost if you're making them tier 10, and everything is pretty much reasonable. Another thing, when you're Megabots, you can't use normal blocks to, prevent lag. That's a smart move. Megabots have special game modes. I predicted that. And I did not think they would do something like this. Basically, tier 9 and 10 matches. But again, I didn't think it'd be that. With one per team. Powerful, yeah. Basically, it's like having a boss thrown in with a bunch of little ones. With a boss thrown in with a bunch of little ones. That's how that is. And you have to have 3,000 CPU, so you can't just be like Mega Seat and white blocks to completely troll my team. Mega Ship. This is another thing. This Mega Ship would be great for all tiers, no matter whether they're Megabots or not. This would be amazing. It would be amazing, because you know those legged bots? Legs are huge. It makes it really hard to have a craft that fits in with them. Not anymore. Mega Ships would make it awesome for all tiers, no matter whether or not they're tier 10 or not. However, Robocraft decided to just have them on tier 10 for Megabots, which I feel like they could have done better. Basically, armor to add to the wheels there. Reworked the maps, that's good. This is one of the things, the rotor blades is one of the things that makes up for their mistakes with the Megabots, because this is awesome. They threw in this little joke here for the people who make Coolcraft, because you know people have been making helicopters for a while. I actually almost built one myself once, but they're using the wings for the blades, and although they look pretty cool, they just didn't have the same effect. And there's no pictures on their update notes, but they have one on Steam. It's overall really cool. They have a lot of reasonably balanced things. Lower ceiling, but they can carry a lot more mass. Basically, and overall, you're a slower flying tank. And like Railium, like Helium, there is turbulence, so you can't just sit up there with rails and be rail god mode. All robots can flip. Honestly, this I will probably never use, really. except for maybe, I don't know, you can't really move while you're flipping. The only purpose is, pretty much, is for the new players who start off in a battle and flip themselves over right immediately. Well, you can press flip, and it'll take 10 seconds, you can't do anything. It's a really terrible thing to do if you're mid-battle. Flipper is much better, it can actually have tactical uses, but for new players or for someone with not enough CPU to put a flipper on, it could work. Now this is the absolute favorite thing they're doing. They have the build mirror. With their disappointment with the Megabots, they should have called this the build mirror update. This is amazing. I've been waiting so long. Now you can create symmetrical bots just by toggling it on and off. Like, I've been waiting this forever. Put X on it off, and there's a mirrored line right down the middle, and you can now build symmetrical bots very quickly. Because before you could still do it, but you have to go over here and count it out, and it's a lot of work. Semi-intelligent, so non-symmetrical, yeah. You can't move the mirror line. I guess that makes pretty much sense. And yeah. Overall, this is my absolute favorite thing in the update, the mirror tool. It's gonna make creative building so much easier. Overall building so much easier. It's just the best thing that has ever happened to Robocrat. People have been demanding it forever, and like more than 10 times makes up for their failure with the Megabots. Absolute favorite part of the entire update. Want it. Can't wait. So railguns, I knew they'd be nerfed. I predicted it in my previous video, but it looks like a decent one. Buffed SMG. Made it so basically SMGs are close range. Way more damage at close range, way less damage far range. Nano range reduced. Not too much of it. Challenge mode, basically, in other words, boss mode is now starts at tier 6, and there's 4 bosses per team. So, always 4. I think that's a pretty good thing. Because I'm going to do another video, make it on Wednesday, upload it on Thursday, featuring what's going on, showing first person some of these things, like the challenge mode. I will not do any of the Megabots, because, like I said, they're doing messed up over there. But, yeah. Platoons in France, I revamped it a little bit. You can just not have friend invites. I don't really have this problem, but I know some of the bigger YouTubers for Robocraft will just be playing Robocraft and they'll just be getting constant friend invites. And I can see where that would be annoying. And fixed platoon bugs. Cool, yeah. New lobby screen. It looks like it's pretty interesting. It's not really that different. New enter battle screen skin, not major change. They reintroduced aerofoils at tier 4 and electroplates at tier 2. That's pretty cool. No, it won't really affect me anymore. There's a new bot you can build from the Robo Shop. If you're too lazy to build a helicopter yourself, then you can just buy this. I will be building a helicopter, like, as soon as this update comes out. Holo flag, because you know the old nation badges, that kind of sucked. You just kind of on the side of the craft. Nobody really got to see it. If you're fighting an enemy, they won't think Trask got it. Now it's this awesome holo flag. The enemy's going to be like, oh my gosh, he's waving his flag and definitely not surrender. Force fields are improved. In my last video, again, I like glitched out of it a little bit. Other stuff. Most of this stuff really isn't that important. Anyway, like legit. This guy's complaining about this tiny SMG balance change. The overall balance is out. Basically, it means it doesn't snipe quite as well. I like sniping, but it's like of everything they did with the Megabots and everything, that's what you're complaining about. It's not really that big of a nerf. So once again, in summary, this is probably the best yet most disappointing update ever. In that, overall, it's an amazing update, and I'm really looking forward to it. However, they really did mess up and get disappointed with... I'm really disappointed with what they ended up doing with the Megabots. But, overall, it's a good update, but not at all because of the Megabots. Not at all because of the Megabots. Like I said, they should have called this the Mirror Building Mode Update. Because that's what we've been asking for, and that's what we want, and that's what we got. So, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'll do another one when it comes out to show you what some of this stuff looks like and feature it. That'll probably be coming up around Thursday. That's all I got for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like if you did. If you want to look at my other Robocraft videos, like the ones I referenced a couple times in here, just go on my channel, check them out. If you like those, if you like what you like any of the games that I play, feel free to subscribe. Because that is what subscribing does. It basically says, hey, I want to see more of this. So, until next time, guys.